here and talk to me real quick, okay? Listen, it is like almost 11 o'clock at night. I am wrapping up my day, and I was like, listen, I want to come up here and talk to y'all, okay? Hit my spirit. I want to talk to you guys real quick before I wrap up my night. So, I want you to watch this video until the end because I think someone could really use this message. Now, I try to make sure that I am creating a space where I am all inclusive when it comes to, qualifying people for life insurance. But I will say that I do focus majority of my energy on, helping people plan for retirement. Life insurance is a wonderful solution in making sure that you do not run out of money in retirement. Okay, there are so many advantages when it comes to life insurance. Okay, and that's what I do. My focus is retirement planning when it comes to life insurance, okay? You can build up cash value in your life insurance policy. You have the living benefits, which means that you don't have to wait to die to see your death benefit, okay? If you get sick, you get a qualifying terminal, critical, or, chronic illness, you can get up to all of your death benefit while you are alive, depending on the insurance company you go with, okay? So that's what I focus majority of my attention to. That's what I give majority of my attention to when it comes to my client and when it just comes to education. I believe that life insurance, permanent life insurance, can really help you out when it comes to financial strategies. Absolutely. But I realize that I need to talk to a certain demographic right now, okay? There are a lot of people out here, who have pre-existing health conditions. There are a lot of people out here who live in nursing homes. There are a lot of people who've been denied traditional insurance, and they really don't know what to do, where to go, or who to talk to, okay? Listen, I want you to understand something, okay? I'm comfortable right now, okay? You're probably never seeing me in a suit, okay? Listen, at the end of the day, I want to create a safe space for you, okay? So I'm in my tank top right now. You're probably in your tank top. You're probably in some shorts right now, okay? So we're vibing right now. We're connecting, okay? So at the end of the day, there are a lot of people out here who's like, listen, I don't really know what to do, where to go. I applied to insurance, but, I'm always getting denied, because of my health. I want to understand that there are options out here for almost anybody. Anybody. If you look at my last post, did you see that checklist? You can have HIV. You can have cancer. You can be in a wheelchair. You can be on oxygen. Did I say you can be in a nursing home? You can be in a nursing home. Multiple sclerosis, diabetes. You can be an amputee. You could have just had surgery. You could have just came out of the hospital. And you can still get life insurance. Baby, it's so serious out here. I am so serious when it comes to this industry. I'm so serious when it comes to my clients that, baby, I can even get coverage on people who are currently incarcerated. Do you hear me? I don't play any games. Now, I understand that when it comes to my retirement planning clients, when it comes to, clients who want to come to me for retirement planning, I understand that I have to focus on a demographic that has to be fairly healthy. But I also want to be able to create a safe space for people who say, listen, Leo, I don't have the best of health. I still need life insurance. And although I may not qualify for, some of these living benefits that you talk about because they do sound fabulous, I just want to be able to make sure that in the event that I pass away, I don't burden my family. I want to make sure that my final expenses can be taken care of. I want to make sure that, I just want a cremation. That's all I want. I just want a simple cremation. I want to make sure that, the urn, the cremation, the memorial service, everything is taken care of. Or you may say, Leo, listen, I want a traditional burial. I don't have the best of health. I do not have the best of health, but, I want a traditional burial, tombstone, I want it all. But, I know that that's going to cost money. I don't have it, but I need life insurance so my family is not burdened. I understand that I need to take responsibility of my whole life, and by taking responsibility of my whole life, that means I'm taking care of my family even after I passed away. What are the options? And people will be very surprised that you can still qualify despite all of those conditions. Okay? Now, unlike an ad, you may see an advertisement on television that'll just, take you through the loop and give you false hope. But I'm going to break it down to you in this video what your options are when it comes to getting life insurance when you have these certain severe health conditions, okay? So, there is an option on the market. Listen to this, okay? This is no filter. This is exactly how it works. It's called guaranteed issue whole life insurance, okay? Guaranteed issue whole life insurance. So this is the type of insurance that does cover you for your whole life. The insurance company says, hey, you have these health conditions, we can still cover you for your whole life. But the way guaranteed issue whole life insurance works compared to traditional coverage is that if you do have certain health risks, what's going to end up happening is the insurance company is going to limit how much death benefit you can get. So typically people who have, certain conditions, cancer, certain, if you're living in a nursing home, if you're incarcerated, you'll probably only be able to get up to $25,000 as your death benefit, okay? $25,000 as your death benefit, because the insurance company is saying, listen, we will give you insurance. We will let you qualify for insurance, but you need to use this insurance for its intended purpose. And the purpose is to pay out a tax-free death benefit so that your family is not burdened with your final expenses. So perhaps you have, a few medical bills. Perhaps you want to plan for, you want to make sure that your cremation or your burial is taken care of. That's all the insurance company is going to give you. So, if you want $1 million worth of insurance, that's probably not going to be realistic if you have certain health conditions, okay? The TV commercials won't say that, okay? But I'm going to let you know as a financial professional what the truth is. So you need to listen to this, okay? Guaranteed whole life. There is no medical exam. There is no medical questions. The insurance company is saying, listen, I'm going to turn a blind eye to all of your medical risks, okay? Because if you're applying to this, if you're applying for guaranteed issue whole life insurance, it's probably because you have certain health risks where you probably can't qualify for traditional coverage. So we'll give you whole life insurance. We won't give you any medical questions. But in exchange for giving you up to $25,000, and I'm not saying $25,000 is the only number, it's up to. So it's generally between $1,000 and $25,000 worth of insurance. However much you want between that range is completely up to you if you're trying to get guaranteed issue whole life. So the insurance company is saying, hey, we'll give you up to $25,000 as a death benefit. We won't ask you any medical questions. You don't have to take a medical exam. But because you have these medical conditions that typically would be a risk to a traditional insurance company, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a graded death benefit with your policy. Okay. Now, what they should be explaining to you in these TV commercials and what all of these financial advisors should be explaining to you about guaranteed issue whole life is that a graded death benefit means this. Typically, you'll have something called a waiting period. It's generally between 2 and 3 years. The insurance company is saying if you were to pass away within the first 2 to 3 years of this policy, then as opposed to the death benefit paying out, what you paid into the policy, plus about 10%, will pay to your beneficiary. So let's say, for instance, you have a guaranteed whole life policy. It's worth $10,000. You have $10,000 worth of coverage. The first 2 years, if you were to pass away, as opposed to the $10,000 paying out to your beneficiary, the money that you put into the policy to keep it active, plus 10%, will pay out to your beneficiary. So you're pretty much getting partial coverage for the first 2 to 3 years. And then if you outlive that waiting period, then you will be fully covered. Okay? That's how guaranteed issue whole life insurance works. So my thing is, when I have a client who comes to me and say, hey, Leo, I have these health conditions. What do I qualify for? I say, you qualify for guaranteed issue whole life insurance. And I say, as opposed to us focusing on the 2-year death benefit, the 2-year waiting period, let's get through that. Do you have a feeling that, more than likely you're probably going to live, another 2 or 3 years? Don't you believe that? They say, I do believe that. I said, great. Let's put you in this product. Let's get the waiting period out. And then after that, you'll be fully covered. So once you pass away, that death benefit will pay out. Okay? Clients love it. They do, because at the end of the day, they realize, maybe I can't qualify for that $1 million policy that I want, but something is better than nothing. Okay. And although I may not be able to replace my income if I pass away, I know at least that my funeral and my cremation will be, will be taken care of. I don't want to burden my family. Okay. So, to all the nurses and all the doctors out there, you have patients who have health conditions. And I believe that when you are in any practice where you're dealing with patients, they need access not to your expertise, but to the expertise of others who can benefit them, okay? I believe that my services go far and wide, okay? So if you're a nurse or if you are a doctor and maybe you overhear one of your patients talking about insurance, perhaps you can bring it to their attention that they can still apply, not just, they can still apply for life insurance. Okay? Guaranteed issue whole life insurance. No medical exam, no medical questions. They can qualify for up to $25,000 in coverage. Okay? And as long as they satisfy the waiting period, which is around 2 to 3 years depending on the policy, they can get full coverage. They can get full coverage. Okay? So I know that, everyone doesn't have the best of health. And this is the reason why I want to make this video, is because all of my clients are not the healthiest. All of my clients aren't the healthiest. Actually, at the beginning of my year, I only focused on people with specific health conditions. I either focused on people who were elderly, and typically the older you are, the more likely you are to have some kind of medical risk or some kind of medical ailment, okay? So yeah, I focus a lot on that community because I felt like, that community was abandoned. A lot of people, didn't really want to work with them because at the end of the day, there weren't a lot of options for them. But at the end of the day, I don't care if it's not a lot of options, okay? You still need to be made aware of the options, okay? I don't care if you say, Leo, I have all of these health conditions. Baby, we still got options for you. Okay, and the process is so simple because the only thing I'm going to let you know is I'm going to ask you how much coverage do you want between $1,000 and $25,000 worth of coverage. I'm going to give you your premium, okay? So if you like the premium that goes with the amount of coverage that you're looking for, then great, we'll move forward, okay? If you don't like the premium, based on, your health risks and based on the amount of coverage that you want, then we can always decrease. We can play around with the numbers until we can get it right, okay? And with these companies that offer guaranteed issue whole life insurance, the process is so simple because there's one company that I work with where we can literally just do a conference call with the insurance company and we can pretty much write the policy right there over the phone. Just like that. There's another company that I work with that offers guaranteed issue whole life insurance, and the only thing that we do is take an application pretty much, and you pretty much are recorded. We just record your voice, and I read through some documents, and how does it work? I read through some documents, and then you pretty much say your name and say that you pretty much agree to everything that's going on with the policy. And before you know it, a few days later, you'll be approved for coverage. Okay? When it comes to guaranteed issue whole life insurance, pretty much if you apply for it, you get it. For the most part. For the most part, I'm not really sure of there might be some exceptions where you may not qualify. But for the most part, if you're between the right age, okay? So there's certain insurance companies where you have to be between 50 and 80, but where I work with an insurance company where you can be 0 to 85 with pretty much any health condition and still get qualified, okay? One of the great things about working with a professional who's an insurance broker specifically, not an agent, okay? Not an agent. When you work with an insurance broker, they have access to more than one company. Okay, they have access to more than one insurance companies. I represent about 105 insurance companies. I have access to a lot of insurance products. I will be able to fit your needs. Okay. Like I said, my majority of my practice is focused towards, people who are trying to, make sure that they have a secure retirement. Okay. But if you come to me saying, Leo, I still want insurance, I'm not, focused on retirement, I have that squared away, I'm not focused on protecting my business, that's all good. I just need insurance to make sure that my cremation and burial is taken care of. That's still an option for you. That's still something that you need to consider. I'm still your guy for that, okay? And you might be like, well, Leo, you said that you're an insurance broker, but, you have agent, Get Your Life. That's your name on Instagram and Facebook. Yes, Agent Get Your Life. I am an independent insurance agent which is pretty much the same as an insurance broker. If you put independent insurance agents are agents who work for more than one company. I am not an employee of one insurance company. I represent multiple insurance companies. So I am an independent insurance agent, aka insurance broker. That's why I have agent in my name. So I don't want you guys to get confused with the difference between agent and broker. There is a difference. If you are a captive agent, you work for one company. That's agent. I work for one company. I only sell this company's products. Okay? I'm an independent insurance agent. I am not an employee of any of these companies. I represent the companies, and I make sure that I'm pairing. I'm making sure that my clients are a good fit for one of these companies' products. And on top of that, when I have access to so many companies, I get to tweak and make flexible certain insurance products to fit the needs and budget of my clients. Okay? So yes, like I said, this video is because I want to make sure that I am creating a safe space no matter what your income is, no matter, what socioeconomic class you're from, that you are still being able to, that you're able to be taken care of. Getting tongue-tied, okay? And that's what it is. That's what it is. People need access to a safe space that offers them the truth, okay? Because I work in this industry, and I look at these commercials, and they make blatant statements talking about, you can get insurance for $1 a day. Well, no, you can get insurance for $1 a day if you are within a certain age range and if you have a certain health. If if your health is good. But to make that blanket statement, people get false hope. Then they talk to an insurance agent or an insurance broker, and then they felt like they've been lied to or they feel betrayed. And I'm just like, that's why I don't sugarcoat nothing. Some of the things that I may say in some of my videos, may not sound like something that you've heard before. That's because I just go straight to the point. No chaser. I like to be completely honest, transparent. So by the time we get on the cell phone, or by the time we get on the phone, or if we do a Zoom call, then, basically what I've been saying in my videos is exactly what I'm going to tell you over the phone. No surprises. No. Yes, if you want this product, and because of your certain health conditions, you're going to have to get this product. You have up to $25,000 of insurance that you can get, absolutely. And with this product, although there is no medical exam and there is no medical questions that I'm going to be asking you, at the end of the day, we are going to have to get through this 2 to 3 year waiting period. But after that, you're fully covered. If you pass away before the 2 year waiting period, then it's not a complete loss, because what you paid into the policy plus the 10% will go towards go to your beneficiary to take care of your final expenses. Okay? So if you think that if you are banking on the fact that you think that you can live another 2 to 3 years perfectly, then I say let's go ahead and put this product in place. Because if you don't want your family to be in debt, from you passing away, then at the end of the day, let's go ahead and get this product in place. Okay? It's simple. The process is extremely simple because there's no medical questions. Now, if I'm talking to a retirement plan client, we have to go through medical questions. I have to make sure that, I have to assess your finances. We have to go through a little bit more details. Okay? But with my clients who want, guaranteed issue products, or for my clients who have unusual situations where, there might be a client of mine who wants to get insurance on someone who's incarcerated. I literally just, someone slid in my DMs asking me, how can they get on my calendar because, they know someone in their family who's incarcerated and they want to get insurance on them. So yeah. So this video is just about me saying, hey, I know that I focus, and on retirement planning for the majority of my practice, and that's what in business, that's what it's all about. You have to focus on one sector of any subject matter to become an expert. Okay, I'm an expert in life insurance in general. If you need mortgage protection, I can help you with that. If you need to protect your business, I can protect you with that. But my focus is retirement planning. Okay? But just because that's my focus doesn't mean that I can't help you in any other area. Okay? I'm an expert in life insurance in general. I just make it a focus I make it a focus, and I put majority of my energy into retirement planning. That is really, really important. And a lot of people, especially for my risk averse, for my clients who are not not happy with the idea of just, putting all of their monies into the stock market. For my clients who are like, listen, I need secure money. I want to make sure that in retirement, my money is there and that I don't have to worry about any downfalls. Help my retirement clients with life insurance. Okay. But yeah, I want you to, I have clients sliding in my DMs all the time trying to get on my calendar, and just because you have a medical condition, I don't want you to feel like you can't comment on any of my posts, or that you can't hit me up in the DMs or get on my calendar because you don't think that, you're going to be able to qualify for anything. That's just not the case. That is not the case. That is not the case. I've seen people in nursing homes get life insurance. I've helped people with multiple sclerosis get life insurance. I've helped a lot of people with different ailments get life insurance. High blood pressure, diabetes. I've helped a lot of clients with all different types of health conditions get life insurance. Okay? So I don't want you to think that, just because you have a health condition that makes you traditionally, not qualify for life insurance, where you maybe not be able to qualify for traditional life insurance, that you don't qualify for anything. That's not the case, okay? So do me a favor. If you have any health conditions that may be severe, what you can do is you can send me a DM saying, I'm ready. Send me a DM saying, I'm ready, and I will, literally send you a link to, a landing page where you can sign up to be on my calendar, okay? If you are a doctor, if you're a nurse, let your clients know about me, okay? Because I can get them insurance as well. If you have anybody in your family who needs life insurance, who you think won't qualify otherwise, send me a DM saying I'm ready so I can send you that link, okay? At the end of the day, I am here for all of you. And if you have questions about life insurance or need life insurance, hit me up. Share this message, share this video. My phone is literally about to die. It's at 4%, so I'm about to let you guys go, okay? I'm making this a safe space, okay? I'm a little bit tired, so now I'm rambling, and some of my words were getting jumbled up. But I think you guys got the message, okay? No matter your health, if you're between the ages of 0 and 85, I got you covered, okay? I got some insurance companies that even cover people up to the age of 90. Okay, I don't play any games. With that being said, I'm going to let you guys go before my phone dies. Send me a DM so I can send you the link, and share this message with your family members and friends, doctors and nurses. Get on it. Tell your patients about me, because we're about to get everybody covered. All right. Bye-bye.